Hey everyone, how about a challenge? If you try this, I want to hear how it works. Because I tried it and I saw what happened, and I want to see what other people do. It's really kind of interesting. It's very fun. So I like to exercise and run, and if you don't like to run, then do this anyways, or just take a walk, that's fine. But go out and either, probably at a park would be the best thing. Go to a park and run for, a half an hour, 45 minutes, whatever is a good exercise for you. And again, if you can't run, if you don't like running, just go walk, go stroll, or even go sit on the bench. You can still do this. That's fine. But everybody that passes by you, or everyone that you pass by, smile and say hello. Just try that. I know it sounds simple, it sounds dumb. So many of us get so wrapped up in our own little worlds, a lot of times we don't even take the time to say hi to other people. What happened for me? I was running, and I would run laps around this park, and I ran 3 or 4 laps. And so there were some people that were walking around the park as well, the opposite direction, and I saw them and other people fishing, because there was a fishing pond that I ran around, and there's people sitting on the park benches. I'd see them 3 or 4 times. And I thought to myself, as I started my run, I challenged myself to do this. And so I thought, even if I see them over and over, I'm still going to say hello again. Even though, I think a lot of us, we feel like, we already said hi. I don't want to say hi again. That would be weird. Heaven forbid we, overly exert ourselves to being friendly. So I said hi no matter who it was and no matter how many times I had already said hi to them. The only time that I didn't is if they were engaged on a phone call. Some people were talking on the phone. I didn't want to be rude and interrupt saying hi. So that was the only time. Everybody else, no matter what, I said hi to, and I said it with a smile, and I tried to put my heart into good morning, hi. And I was running, so it's kind of hard to talk much when you're running because you're a little bit out of breath. So some of it was kind of hi, that kind of a thing. But I did it anyways. And what happened was I got more out of it than they did, because it was energizing to me to see the reactions of people. Now, when you do this, pay attention to how many people say hi first to you before. How many people beat you to it. You'll be amazed. Maybe, like I was. Maybe you live in a different area where, I don't know, everybody's friendly and they all say hi to you before you say hi to them. I wasn't. Nice people, but I think people in general, we don't like to be the first ones to say hi. But if someone says hi, then we'll say hi back. So for me, it was an experiment, and almost always, I think with just a very small handful of exceptions, I was the first one to say hi. Nobody said hi first. Even though they knew it was me coming and I'd already said hi 3 or 4 times, they still would just kind of carry on, avoid eye contact a little bit. You know that feeling you don't want, if you look, you got to commit to saying hi. It's this awkwardness that a lot of us feel when we're passing somebody. Do I say hi? Do I not say hi? And then there's always that, it always strikes me as funny. How you doing? Good. You really going to spend time giving a long answer about how you're doing in life with some guy that just asked you? I mean, it's funny the things that we say. But we say, hey, how you doing? Good. What's up? The normal. But in a park setting, you're running by, just say hi, hello, a greeting, a smile, something warm and friendly. And watch what happens. Besides just the people not saying hi first, which I thought was an interesting thing to observe, I observed a second thing, which was their reactions. You could tell a lot of people responded with a smile. They were glad that I said something. It felt like I brightened their day just a little bit by saying hi. But then the third thing was more of a selfish interest. Like I mentioned earlier, it was energizing to me. And I actually performed better, my time, performed better on that run than I did with my previous runs. I always time my runs, and I have a route. And I go every Saturday morning because I love it. And that time was a little bit better than my normal time. Because I noticed after I say hi, and after they would respond with a smile and some kind of a greeting in response, it gave me a little boost. And I would use that boost in my run, and I'd say hi to someone else. And I'd live off of these little mini adrenaline rushes of boost that I get from just interacting with other people. Such an interesting thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm just making stuff up. Maybe I'm crazy. And maybe even if it's true, I'm crazy anyways. People tell me that all the time. I mean, after all, I do drive around talking to myself all the time. So that is kind of weird. But nonetheless, let me just, please try it. Try it. Go somewhere. Go sit on a bench at the shopping center and just say hi to everybody that walks by. And just observe. Do it over a lunch break or on a weekend when you have time, or in the evening. Take your wife and do a date night, or your husband, and go and do a date night, and go sit down and just eat dinner, eat a sandwich, and look at people and just say hi and observe. Take notes if you want. I mean, it's a really interesting experiment if you get into it, and just watch what people say, watch how people react, and watch how you leave them by saying hi. Now, if you want to take a step even higher, say hi and then pay a compliment. Might be kind of weird to people, but I think the world needs a little more of that. So try it and see what you think. Make some comments below. I'd love to hear what happens.